Hi, I'm Losha, and I just wanted to make a short video on the topic of feeling androgynous, feeling neither male nor female. Um, this is mainly for people who are a little older, my age. I'm 63, because the younger generation, they have gotten it. They got it about the gender spectrum. I'm proud of you. I applaud you that you are all able to live in the ways that you feel most comfortable. But a lot of my life, I wasn't really able to, or I didn't have the guts to, I should say. So I just wanted to mention just a few things that I went through in my lifetime that were difficult for me and helped me to also realize who I really am. And this is not a gripe session. Not trying to be negative. It's just some of the things that happened were a bit negative, but they helped me to learn who I was ultimately. So I've just always felt neither male nor female. It's hard to explain, but I mean, I have aspects of both, that's for sure. But that's just how I have always felt. So one of the things, that happened when I was young, and this happens to a lot of females who have who are on the spectrum, I should say. I was called a boy a lot when I was younger, and that was probably because I didn't like wearing dresses, and I fought my mom to try to wear pants. Wasn't trying to be male per se. I was just didn't want to be female either. Didn't feel comfortable with it. So I just thought I was a tomboy at that time, and I think my mom wanted to think that too, and that was fine. Um, I had a lot of fights with my mom, not wanting to wear dresses, what I could wear to school at that time. Way back in the 1960s, we actually had to wear dresses to school. So I, I made deals with her that I could wear pants on rainy days. That's how it started out. And then it got to the point where I could wear pants twice a week to school. So it kind of evolved from there. It was kind of funny now that I look back at it. But the biggest thing that I went through most of my life, at least in my teens and my 20s, is that I had to always consciously remind myself to act female. I had to remind myself to sit in a female manner. I had to remind myself to dress in a female manner, to just act female. And it was difficult for me. It didn't feel natural to me. And another area is that when I would try to ask for support from not so much my parents, but friends and things like that, close friends. I didn't talk to too many people about this. But whenever I would ask for support and encouragement, most people will try to tell me reasons why I am female. Convince me that I am female. Because that's just, I understand it's a natural way to try to help somebody, is to just tell them, no, you're okay. You're okay. But it's not okay in the way that I needed to hear it. I needed to hear that I was okay being me. And me was not being completely female. And so I have just learned on my own to be me. It's taken me many years, as you can see, to get to this point. But I am very happy with who I am now and how I act. And I've got some good friends. One friend just recently, this is probably the first time I've ever heard this in my whole life. One friend just recently acknowledged my efforts to be myself and be androgynous, feel androgynous, act and dress in an androgynous way. And he basically said, I applaud you for acting in a way that is comfortable to you, and and living out loud in your androgynous form. And that just meant the world to me. Now, as for relationships are difficult. I met my partner many, many years ago when I was not sure who I was yet, and I basically just was female to him at this point. And it's been difficult trying to maintain a relationship and feel that you are pleasing the other person with who you are and still trying to be yourself. So that's another area that has been challenging for me, and it is challenging for anybody, and it's very vulnerable trying to tell a close relative or spouse who you really are inside. It's challenging, but I am not ashamed of it anymore. I don't feel guilty anymore, and I will say that now that I am being who I am more fully than ever before, it has increased my creativity as an artist immeasurably. My creativity has just flowed out now. It's flowing wonderfully, and it is exciting for me. And it's because I'm finally being who I am. I'm finally free. I'm finally liberated in being me. So I don't know if anybody else is going to relate to any of this. I just felt a bit compelled to put this out there, to speak about what I've gone through. And if there's anybody else that has gone through anything like this, any kindred spirits out there, I would love to hear in the comments. It's fairly anonymous in the comment section. And I would love to hear what other people have gone through and how you've dealt with it and how you've come out of it. It'd be awesome. So I thank you for listening. And if there's any interest, I will do some more on this topic. Thank you very much. Blessings to you all. Namaste.